This is Tin Caps Baseball on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Getting ready to go for Game 3 tonight from Four Winds Field in South Bend, Indiana, here on Tin Caps On Deck, presented by Hoopy Insurance Services. Here at Tin Caps outfielder in Jake Cunningham. Back on Tuesday, 2 different home runs, your second multi-home run affair this season. How good do those feel coming off the bat?
Thank you. I really appreciate it. It felt good. My approach at the plate felt solid all day. I felt like I was able to stay true to what I was thinking and put a couple good swings on some good pitches.
Only 2 multi-home run games in your professional career. Both of them have been this season. When you get one out of the ballpark, next time going up, are you feeling a little bit better about yourself? You might have a chance for another?
Definitely a little bit of added confidence after a homer in the first AB. That's when kind of the chess match starts between you and the pitcher. Home run was on a fastball there, so I knew that was probably going to be maybe the only fastball against that pitcher I see in the zone all night. And then they brought in someone else, and I was able to kind of have a pretty good guess that an off-speed pitch was coming and put a good swing on it. So,
your average exit velocity this season is a hard-hit baseball, over 95 miles an hour every single time you pretty much make contact with a baseball and put it in play. You now have more home runs this season than you did in 3 seasons back in the Orioles system. What has been the flip for you this year?
I think a lot of it has been staying confident in my approach. I feel like in the last couple of years I kind of got away from who I was as a hitter. And then this offseason really working on my forward move and my timing. And to be honest with you, I'm just having a lot of fun this year. That was my big focus coming into this year. Is just have fun playing the game. And we have a great group of guys. Love showing up to the yard every day. And we're out there trying to win games. And having competitive at-bats while doing that is a blast. So.
You've done it in just 20% of the plate appearances that you had each of the last 3 seasons. Was there a push this year for you to get more into the power?
Honestly, there was a little bit of a push. I knew that it was always in me as a hitter going back to my college days. I knew that was something I had strength in. But no, this year it's just been a good stretch so far, catching balls out front, and hope to get some more as the season continues.
Tin Caps outfielder Jake Cunningham. Talk about the staff a little bit, working with Jerry Downs, the hitting coach, as well as the manager, and Jonathan Matthews. What's it been like working with them?
It's been awesome. I don't know any other staff in high A, but I got to think our staff's up there with the best of them. Jerry Downs, JD, our hitting coach, has been great with us all year. He's really worked on me. We've worked on just like fine-tuning that approach, not worrying too much about my actual swing, but from at bat to bat, what I'm hunting for, what the pitcher's got, what my strengths are, and a couple things each week that maybe I need to fine-tune on. So he's been great, giving me some approach tips and stuff like that. And then, Maddie, our manager, is awesome. Everyone's awesome. It's just been a great year so far, and we hope to keep it going.
We're here in South Bend. You and Alex McCoy have been going back and forth for the home run lead on this squad. Did you guys go to Pegs today? What'd you guys get?
We did go to Pegs. We brought a couple extra members with us today, too. We had almost the whole team in there, it seems like. So hopefully we can get some wins out of Pegs, though. So we went to Pegs. I got an omelet, and everybody had a great time. So we got a discount yesterday, unfortunately, because we lost. That's how Pegs does it. They give us 10% off if we lose the game. So hopefully this rest of the week while we're at Pegs, we pay the full price, and we get a couple wins for the boys.
My question for you, have you had to pay for the repairs to a couple of the signs at this ballpark? Last time you were here, you were tailing out to right center trying to bring the wind push back fence in towards the field. And then on Tuesday, the electrical works down in left field. That sign goes plopping down as you go charging into that wall. Can you take me a little bit through that odd one 2 Sundays ago back here at South Bend, trying to get that big sign out there in right center to come in?
Yeah, it's weird. It feels like every time I play here, there's that kind of in-between ball that one of their players hits hard off the wall, and I feel like I have the slightest chance of catching it, and both times it hasn't worked in my favor, and I've slammed into the wall and kind of knocked the banner down. So next time it happens, I can assure you that hopefully the ball will be in my glove, and maybe I'll knock down another banner. Who knows?
You and Kason Wells were out there in right center just trying to bring the wall in when it was so windy a couple of Sundays ago. What was that back and forth like with pretty much nobody else out there to help you but you two?
Yeah, it was tough. Obviously the fans can't see it from the TV, but the fence closes from the outside, and so it's almost impossible if you're on the inside of the field as a one-man job to kind of get it closed and get the hook in there. So I was trying to pull on the banner, and I accidentally pulled it a little too much undone, and I fell over. on live TV. So that was funny. But yeah, it was funny.
Your family back at home watch that at all?
They did. They told me that was probably not the brightest moment I've had on a baseball field for sure.
You're a Charlotte, North Carolina native. It's the home of the AAA Charlotte Knights, White Sox affiliate. Did you go to Knights games at all, and how did you fall in love with the game of baseball?
I did. So growing up, back when I was a kid, the Knights were in Fort Mill, South Carolina. They were still the Charlotte Knights, but Charlotte's right next to the border. So I went all the time with my family, and then they moved uptown, which was awesome. I think it's one of the nicest parks in all of minor league baseball. Just growing up, going to games there, and actually in college, I got a chance to play a few games there as well, and it was awesome playing in the city that I grew up in. And just been playing ball since I can remember, so it's been fun.
You, of course, played at home at UNC Charlotte for 3 seasons under head coach in Robert Woodward. What did he do for your career getting out of the pro ball?
I feel like I came in as a young freshman, and we had a pretty old group there at Charlotte, a lot of returning guys, and I feel like he really took me under his wing, taught me many things about the game of baseball, kind of trusted in me as a player. I didn't get off to the best start as a freshman, and he always had my back, taught me many great things about baseball, helped me at the plate, helped me in the outfield, just really matured my mindset as a baseball player, and it was an awesome 3 years. The staff there is great. Coach Woodard was awesome. We still keep up, still work out there in the off season, so Charlotte was amazing.
Carson Montgomery on the bump tonight. He has been great, just one run across his last 20 innings of work. How much confidence did that build in this dugout? You guys get off to a hot start with how good he's been on the mound.
A lot of confidence. Monty's been great all year. It seems like every time he goes out there, he's going to go 5-6 scoreless. And he's just been a horse for us this year. Hopefully he can do it tonight, and it's awesome playing behind him in the outfield. I feel like I'm never going to get a ball hit to me because he's getting some quick outs, but anytime he's on the mound, we're in a great chance to win the game. So,
what's the key to get a bounce back win tonight and still have a chance to take a share of the series?
I think it's just holding them to taking some good at bats for us, getting some more runs in off the plate. I feel like we've had some guys on base that we've left stranded, getting some runners home, and then playing some lockdown defense and holding them to some less runs, and hopefully we'll even out the series within a couple of days.
Sounds good. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Starting Lions first pitch coming up next here on Tin Caps on Deck.
Podcasts by Federated Media.